Welcome to my journey through the Bible. This will be applications that we can apply to our life from the chapter of Genesis 26, 1 through 35. So, right off the bat, we see that Isaac is blessed because of Abraham. We, as parents, can bless our children as well. We pass down our inheritance. We set standards and goals and values for them. This is passed down to them. Whether you realize it or not, our children are the future. So we are shaping the world with our children. So it's very important that we set godly and good examples. Be sure to teach your children about God and what it means to be a child of God. Second, we see that Isaac followed the examples of his father, Abraham. That means that sometime as a child, Abraham probably told him about the stories of traveling to other nations and saying that his wife was his sister. It seemed to work for his dad, so Isaac says, here, I'm going to do the same thing. Today, our children usually follow our same examples. They make the same mistakes, good or bad. So we really need to take time to watch our words and our actions, because those closest to us are going to follow after us and in our footsteps. Then we see the jealousy that sits in with Abraham because God has blessed him with wealth and with cattle. And a Philistine man is jealous, so he clogs up his well. Now, in this time and in their custom, if you dug a well, you were staking claim to that land. If somebody came along and destroyed it or stopped it up, that was a serious crime, and they were basically claiming war. But Isaac had every right to fight for the well, not just one, but multiple wells. And he chose every time to keep the peace and just keep moving on until God made him a place that he could be peaceful at and that he didn't have to fight over. Jealousy is one of those things that it can tear apart the strongest nation, the closest friendship, if it goes unchecked. When we feel like we're jealous about something or someone, we need to pray to God and let him know how we feel. And hopefully, by the time we're done praying, we can have our emotions in check and we can be happy for the person that got whatever they have. Another thing is the Philistines saw that God was with Isaac and they wanted to come and make peace with him. When we try to live a godly life and we try to obey God, it's going to attract people to us, even our enemies. And that is a very important opportunity for us to reach out to them and tell them about God's love. God's kingdom is not just for us. God's kingdom is for everybody willing to accept Jesus Christ as God's Son. And that's what it was meant for. So it gives us an opportunity to share our faith with others and to help them see a brighter future. Now, Esau married a Hedonite. Now, during this time, it was custom for the parents to pick their son's wife. So Esau was rebellious in just going and picking somebody he chose for whatever reason. And, his parents would have had a lot of insight to Esau's character and the kind of wife that he would have needed to help him grow and become a better man. This is the same today. Parents have so much insight because they've made their own mistakes and they've maybe chose the wrong mates. So if your parent is trying to guide you or trying to warn you of certain things about somebody that you're dating, it would be wise for you to listen to their advice and not argue with them. Your parents want what's best for you, and sometimes they can see traits in people that you may be blinded at the time. Maybe the beauty is blinding you. Maybe the wealth of the person is blinding you. And your parents can see through that and say, hey, that's not really the person for you. Or they would encourage you and say, I think this person would make a great mate for you. This person will help encourage you and lift you up and is going to be there with you during those hard times. So we would be really wise to listen to our parents and heed their warnings and avoid some hardships in life. So may the God Himself be with you in everything and in every way.